Hey everybody, this is Zach Osborn, Jeffery Marcus, and Keely Savage with the Tattoo Hang.
Oh!
It is, October 30th?
Sure.
We've got a flash sale going on tomorrow. Super exciting.
Oh my God, yeah.
We've got
doors open at 11, folks.
Yep. We've got Kansas City. Well, by the time this
I was going to say,
they're not
actually.
even gonna know.
I'm saying that for me. But,
Right.
super exciting. We have myself, Dylan Yaney, which is one of our apprentices, Sophia. I do not remember her last name.
Sophia
I'm a piece
Stone.
of shit. That's what it is.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Sophia. She's relatively new with our group. Been doing great work. God damn. She's gonna be there as well. And then I know you guys have some stuff going on earlier. You guys are hopping in later in the day, or
Yeah,
what's
around
up?
noon we'll be hopping in.
That's cool.
I need to go get glasses.
Ooh.
She was driving at night. And I mean, you explain it.
And I was saying this, because I can't see at night very good. Like, apparently, I can't drive at night.
Well, it is dark out.
But I drive at night all the time, thinking, and this was like a real thought in my head, thinking that this is literally just how everybody sees at night while they're driving. Like, nobody can see shit at night when they're driving. Like, that's what I just thought. Like, headlights are a problem to everybody.
She's like, semi-drivers are fucking crazy.
No,
Those
literally,
bastards can't see shit.
I mean, I can see, but I clearly can't see well.
It is different. From someone who
'Cause it's
needs
dark
glasses,
out.
it is very different. I can drive all day long, no glasses. It's not a problem. I can see shapes and colors.
Well,
At night, not a fucking chance. Terrified. I would die.
and I'm like gripping the wheel 10 and 2. Zach said I only go 10 and 2 when I'm nervous.
Well, here's the thing.
Driving.
When you're driving and you're stressed out, you go like this. Your neck disappears. You start driving like this.
Your neck.
I'm serious. Her shoulders come all the way.
I'm tense. You can see the whites in my knuckles just gripping the steering
Swear.
wheel. I'm an anxious driver already.
But I'm getting home alive.
Every
That's all it
time.
needs to be, dude. That's all it needs to be.
So Kansas
glasses.
City. Shout out to our sponsors real quick. Wicked Fast Skincare. My man Havoc and the whole pro team. We got Bryn Beer.
My dog.
We got Antoine. We got Paul. We got London Sexton. Weston. Oh man, I don't even
Just
know
a
who else is on the
long
team.
lit Gypsy.
Yeah, Gypsy's on
Dude,
the team.
we got
yeah.
heavy hitters on that. And then Carnival of Ink.
Carnival of
as
Ink
well.
coming in strong. We are going to be doing the podcast a little early 2 weeks from now. We're going to be planting it probably on a Saturday, but we're going to be doing a bunch of lives there. That we're going to be selling our merch for the first time, which is cool.
Shout out to Alicia for
Alicia
making
Renee,
our t-shirts
yeah.
for us.
Yes,
she
ma'am.
has a business name that I would.
I'm not sure what it is, but I will actually have more information when we get to KC, and I'm sure I'll be able to figure out all that info. But she's actually gonna exchange goods for services.
Love that.
I love doing that stuff. Bartering's great in the tattoo community.
APK Graphics. If you look
There
them up
it
on
is.
Facebook, she makes
Awesome.
t-shirts, custom t-shirts, all that for businesses, just for fun. If you just want a t-shirt, so go ahead and look that up. Give her a follow.
We're going to have about,
Absolutely.
we're doing like 15 shirts per size, right? Like
Yeah, just
medium and
15
up?
to start out. She actually, so we try to do our own shirts for a minute. We got a printer. We try to do sublimation, blah, blah, blah. None of that matters.
It's a lot of work.
We
sucked.
figured
It was
out
so
that
rough.
it is not as easy as it sounds, one. And two, there's like companies that I guess make heat transfer vinyls that just like they print really amazing graphics on it, and then they just press it straight on the shirt, and you just order those vinyls and press them straight on the shirts. Well, they last forever.
Well, there you
Like,
go.
way longer than what we were doing, so might as
Oh,
well
yeah.
take advantage of it. But Anna Bridges already won some. My girl, you're getting one for free. Period.
Hey,
Yeah, done and done.
Yeah.
Just come talk and hang out, girl.
Yeah, and we do need to
Please.
have an interview with her. But one of the main things I did want to say is, if you are watching us, if you are listening to us, I appreciate you. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which will be up Thursday. And all our Spotify episodes air on Wednesday on the Tattoo Hang. So all you need to look up. It'll be there. CFAC Studios is right below it.
And episode 1 is currently available. Go check that out
And what
now.
And what is the
Pecans.
pecans?
Or pecans if you're fucking educated or whatever.
Pecans
It's ridiculous.
if you're right.
If you're right,
How long you been saying that?
you'll
26
see.
years.
We might have had a discrepancy, but you know what? That's old news. We're getting past that.
Man, what a callback, though. I wasn't expecting her to, like, bring back out. She brought something up at the end of the episode. She was like, wait, one more thing.
Just go check it out. It's wonderful.
Yeah,
Great content.
It's a good episode.
Informational, even.
Yeah.
The only thing you need to know about me is I usually get the last word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
It's weird.
Yeah, it does end up happening that way.
It's kind of like she's like a girl or something. I don't know.
So, Anna Bridges, working with the Plank team. She's going to be apprenticing under their supervision to help people fly.
Congratulations as fuck, by the way. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
That is amazing.
And she was real heavy on asking Keely if she was going to go up and get suspended this time. And that's what I mean by flying. Just so I clarify for all the people that don't know, flying would be getting hooked by your back and suspended.
And it is literally flying. By the way, if there was any confusion at all, that's what it is.
So, how does it feel? So, this is the biggest question. So, this is very specific. This is a lot more specific than the last time I asked you. Okay. So, all right, you've got the hooks in your back. I've seen you get to this point. You're shaking. You've got the adrenaline going, right? Yeah. But you're getting ready to get hooked. Or actually brought up. What's going through your head right then?
So I've seen people go up their first time going up, their third time going up, whatever, and they just get right up and they go. I am not like that. I've yet to be like that. I'm not going to say I'm never going to get there, but it takes me a minute. Like, I really need to. And as of late, I've only gone up twice, and both times it has been with a different team. And so, personally, like, I just need to make sure, even though I already know, I just have to make sure that you have me. You know what I mean? Like, the whole team, like, I need to talk to you. You need to talk me through this, because the fear does not subside.
Well, there's a lot of trust in that whole procedure, that's the thing, man. Is like, know, from start to finish.
True. But like, that's the thing, is like, when I think about it in my head, I'm like, well, that's what keeps me from doing it. Is like, I just don't want to fucking go through that. So like, what made you go up your first time? Like, what made you,
other than the size of your massive balls?
Yeah. Cojones.
Well, I'd seen it at a couple shows. The first time I'd ever actually seen somebody go up is at Resurrection our first year. I didn't do it there, but I just watched, and I, cringed a little bit, like most people do a little bit.
It is crazy to see.
It is crazy.
And then we went to Kansas City not too long after that, and personally, I was going through some shit, like, mentally. Like, I was not all the way okay. I was fine, but...
Hashtag heard that.
So it's like an emotional thing.
Hashtag no, I heard that.
It's 100% emotional for me personally, yes. And I saw a girl with it was her first time going up as well, and she just had the biggest smile plastered across her face, and I'm just like,
I need me some of that.
Yeah, give me some of that. Like, whatever she's got, whatever she's going on, I need to know what that is. What are you doing? So that's what drove me the very first time.
What a beautiful story, though, dude. That's awesome.
And biologically, it's doing a lot of things to you. And you're, like, dumping all your endorphins.
Oh, yeah. You are flooding your brain with all sorts of fun shit. Endorphins. Yeah.
By the time you get done, you are completely depleted, but you're pretty much high for the next 8 hours.
Don't do drugs, kids. Just get hung.
Just get hung by your back skin.
Yep. Love that.
Yeah, are you trying to stay sober, bro? I have the solution for you. I don't know. It's very it's good because like I said, that fear has not subsided for me yet. Like, I'm scared literally until I'm in the air.
That's gotta be part of the fun.
And then once you get in the air, you good?
For the most part, I'm fine. I haven't quite gotten to the point where I'm up high.
Well,
like where
this
I'm
last
really
time,
up there.
This last time you made some progress. You were swinging your legs a little instead of you were the T-Rex arms.
And I was smiling. I was talking. I was It was a lot better. It's just, for me, mostly, it's like, if I can overcome that fear of doing something that, like if I just trust my mind, if I trust my body to do something that I know that it can do, then when I come down and also while I'm up, like, everything else that in my head lately that I haven't been able to do, or I haven't been able to overcome, I haven't been able to get over, or it's something that I'm afraid of, it means nothing.
It's an interesting way to look at it.
I overcome everything. I don't just overcome doing it. I overcome everything in that moment. Even if it's just for a brief moment of time, and the minute my feet hit the floor, all those problems are back. But just for that.
It seems like a very spiritual, almost, type of experience.
I mean, and that's what I've heard from a few people. It's like, it's different. It's not just.
There's very few
thing.
things you could do that would emulate that feeling, I would imagine. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Skydiving.
that's a tough one. Yeah.
Skydiving, I'd say, is pretty close second.
I mean, it's got to be. Those are both a fuck no for me, but I support both of them. Love that. Just not something I need to prove.
Which I do have a confirmed that he will go with me.
Dylan.
Me and Dylan are going to be going skydiving soon. I don't know when. Like, obviously not anytime soon. It's about to be goddamn winter.
Shout out Dylan Yaney.
Anything with
summer,
heights. That kid's so
down.
bro.
I swear.
No, and he was the only person I asked. I didn't ask anybody else in the shop. I knew the answer would be no.
Mm-hmm.
I literally, Dylan, you want to go skydiving with me?
Yeah.
You know, a friend of ours actually went skydiving this year for the first time. Fucking Greg Bockelman.
Oh, really?
And of all people, I was like, for sure, that guy's not ever going to skydive.
Right,
you know what I mean?
That's not something I would figure he would do.
He loved it, man. He said it was crazy. And I was like, dude,
I guarantee it was.
And he was like, it seemed, like in his head, he's like, it probably is, X amount of time, pretty long. And it probably is just going to seem like it just goes by in like 5 minutes. And he's like, no, you kind of feel like you're up there for a minute. And I'm like, at any point did you like lose interest? You get bored with it. You're like, okay, I've been falling for 5 minutes now. Like, you fucking yawn. You know what I mean?
I don't think that's the way it works.
You're just like, woo!
I think your stomach's in your throat pretty much the whole time.
Oh, dude, gotta be. Because it's not like you're just up there forever. You're like, ground's getting closer.
Right.
Okay, so like, close second to skydiving. Bungee jumping. Would you ever go bungee jumping?
Get fucked. Absolutely not.
I'm just
no way.
You're giving me questions that I never wanted answers to.
Right.
Like I
What
don't.
about
These are not husky guy activities, and
yes, they are.
For you.
Well,
and not
see, here's the
for
thing.
me.
You're doing things.
I'm good.
The way that your body's set up, and that's cool. That's why we're on this podcast together. We're all different people. But you're set up for like adrenaline junkie type shit, and me and Jeff are just. Like, I want to do something because I enjoy it. You want to do something because it's something that pushes you.
It makes me feel alive.
Which is beautiful.
Yeah,
I love that
and
so
that's
much.
Fine.
And I am never going to follow you.
I was going to say, I totally support you.
I'm there, got you, like, coming up behind you. I'm not that guy, dog. I'm not that guy.
No way.
Support,
you do
though.
your suspensions. You go skydiving. You do whatever you want, but...
I will drink nail polish remover before I do that shit.
Out.
Like,
okay, so
no thanks.
Maybe that's where I'm different.
You'll do what?
Drink nail polish remover? Do
before I
condone that,
skydive
children.
or bungee
Do
jump
not
or some
condone
crazy
that,
shit. Absolutely.
Do not do that.
Eat the
for sure.
Tide Pods
Don't
instead.
do that, but leave it to me. I'll take care of it.
Stop it. So the reason why we started doing this podcast in the first place is because we wanted to give a perspective of 3 different walks of life, 3 different apprenticeship experiences, and 3 different tattooing experiences, I would say.
It's all around.
I've been tattooing for...
We're individuals.
The start of my 4th year, end of my 3rd year, was October 28th, and it's the 30th now, so happy anniversary to me.
Congratulations, brother.
Also, Crafted Fate started on October 31st, 2018.
Technically, first day, 11/01/18, first day of operations.
Yeah. Okay, but
licensing was taken care of.
All right,
31st.
we'll call it 11/01/18.
11/01/18. That is the password for so.
Stop it.
Sorry, looks like we're cutting that out.
No, we're not cutting anything out. That's the thing about this podcast. We're not cutting nothing out. We're just gonna let it run.
It's a significant number.
Yeah.
It just
it's
is.
the password to Jeff's bank account.
Yeah.
Bold of you to assume I have a bank account.
Cash App counts.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Do you have a Cash App card? That's your bank account, big
No.
dog.
No, but yes. Send me money. No.
Banks suck, man. I hate banks.
I haven't had much trouble. I don't like overdraft fees.
Did you know that overdraft fees didn't even exist back in the day?
In the 90s is
Yeah,
when they started
they started doing
completion. And the man who created them, one of the men who helped make them, has a yacht. And
Named
you wanna know-
Overdraft.
named Overdraft. Because
What
Isn't
a
that
punk
insane?
bitch.
because
What an asshole.
because he bought that yacht with our overdraft fees.
Wow. That's why I trust local credit unions.
That's why I trust.
Three
No
Rivers.
No one. I got mattress money. What's up?
Yeah.
My
So
goodness.
He has couch sofa money.
couch
No, I'm
sofa
sorry.
money.
Hashtag not my couch.
Why did you sound like a Big Mouth character just now?
I've been watching a lot of that. It's probably coming through.
Really messing with that flag, huh? There you go. It's a wicked fast flag. We're gonna take.
There are two conflicting OCD things happening here to my right.
Oh yeah. Man. How long you been tattooing, Jeff?
Professionally,
Yes.
I started my apprenticeship 2019.
How long you been tattooing, Keely?
For a little less than a year. My first year will be in December.
Actually,
My year
Keely,
one's in
congratulations.
December.
I also forgot.
A celebration.
And she was our lovely front desk girl for longer than that even. So she's been in Cool Kids Club.
To be
Right.
fair, I was only front desk girl because they said they needed one, and I said, sure, I need a job. And they're like, well, we can't pay you, but we can tattoo you. And I was like, oh,
We're hoping you won't work for money.
Check it out.
I said, I'll get another job, but I'll work here too.
Here's a fun story about Duffs and getting hit in the balls with a cue ball.
Oh yes, I forgot this.
How did that remind you of that?
It didn't.
Oh no, he went and looked at his notes.
Yeah,
we've been
yeah.
writing down ideas in his phone for days, and we've had so many things where it's like,
Oh,
you gotta
bro.
put that on the list.
Yeah,
that was like
dude.
one of the first.
We did. We started doing a little bit of bullet points.
And you
for the
missed
podcast.
it.
Yeah.
You missed it because just friends of ours kept coming up to talk randomly to us, and I was like, dude, he got hit in the balls with a cue ball, and you're like, I am so entertaining this other conversation, and I'm like, oh, it's fine. I won't cry about this later, but it's fucking fine.
No, we were just playing pool, and I've never once ever had this happen or seen this happen to anybody. But
I'm glad it did.
I was at the edge of the table. He was trying to make a shot, and my balls were in the wrong place at the wrong time, and just with the cue ball.
Went from 2 white balls to 3 real quick.
Oh,
Bing,
man.
pow.
Nah, it hurt. It hurt my pride too.
I felt real bad in the moment. I
Yeah, it
did
was-
apologize. I could not stop laughing. I'm like, no way. You got really close to getting me back.
I did.
But
did.
yeah, I slow mode and just woo, 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 just
Yeah,
out of the
yeah,
way.
you
I'm like,
matrixed that
fuck
shit.
this,
You
dude.
got out of there.
That looked like it sucked. That was a fun pool game, actually, dude.
It
was like
was.
one of the first times I ever beat you.
We were 2-2, and we were
Yeah.
supposed to have this one play
I
the
was
winner.
supposed to play winner, but what do you do when 2 women come up and like, can we have that?
Yeah.
And then you're like,
We just kept it,
Yeah.
and it
Have
wasn't a
it.
bad thing. I love it, but we just a lot of people, very randomly that none of us had seen in a while. Just oh my god, hey, what's up? Oh my god, hey, let's catch up. And we didn't even have a lot of time. We still had to go go take care of other things, and
for the most part,
the pool games were done pretty much at that point.
I really love going to Duff's and seeing everybody that's like regulars. I love that.
Oh, it's awesome.
That night,
It was different.
It was
It
a
was
little. It
not
was a
the
little
night for that.
overwhelming.
Yeah,
It was
we
a
were
little
just-
overwhelming.
We're trying to have our own thing,
But like, I don't want to discourage
no,
that action. Like, please come
never.
up and talk to me.
Please.
But that was the first time I've ever had it where I'm like, oh wow, there's 3 of us, and like we're really got 7 people all coming to talk to us at once. This
Yeah.
is interesting. And by the way, I got to be out of here in 15 minutes. So, hi, how are you? Let's go. Peace, bitch. I'll see you in the car.
Yeah.
Good golly.
Ooh,
Miss
hey,
Molly.
I was gonna ask, and this is, speaking of friends, who are you guys? So, other than Anna, Joe, Mike, KO, all the people that run the show. We all have like our artists that we can't wait to see when we get to KC, like Carnival of Ink. So, what's your guys' top two? I'm gonna shout out Curtis Green right now.
Oh, that's
my
love
guy.
that fucking dude. God damn it.
Tim Richardson also.
I really like seeing JP and Jessica.
Oh man,
A lot. And Steve Myers and his wife. I really like those two. They are very sweet people.
he does some
They're
crazy
awesome.
bright yellow.
It always
tattoos,
fucks me up
bro.
when I
Yes.
see his posts because
Yes.
that's the exact same name, first and last, as my dad. And I'd be like, Dad's posting tattoo shit? Oh no, wrong Steve Myers. I love it.
Yes.
I really hope to see Mike Devine.
Mike.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Yep. Danny Morgan.
Javon.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think it's even like a good idea to try to pick two.
I was
Because
gonna say I can't think
too
of
many
anyone.
of
Yeah,
them.
there's no one I'm not excited to see. You know what I mean? First of all.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
that's a tough one, isn't it?
All of the above. Next question.
Doug.
Like I don't know.
his Doug.
Johnson. Yeah.
Yep. Doug from I think he's
Whose
out of
actual name is
Orlando,
Chris,
right?
by the way. He's the Florida.
Stop. Don't call him out like that, bro. No, I'm sure he doesn't care. But Casey, I think they got the plank coming. Is it just Sunday or is it Saturday too? Does
I
anybody
think
know?
they're there all week.
Oh, I assume they're there all weekend.
Okay.
It's
Dude,
I think KC's gonna be a fucking big show, dude. I think it's gonna be good
It
this
was
year.
last year too.
I'm
Yeah, it was a
really
great
hoping
generating.
something we ran into last year was I don't know if you guys know this about the Kansas City area and this time of year.
Oh no, are we talking about?
They take their fucking football very, very seriously.
Oh word.
And wow, it made for a very long, very I don't want to say boring. There just wasn't a lot of people there Sunday. Because everyone was
sure.
at the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone was watching the
sure.
game. They put the game up on a fucking projector. And I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm just really hoping it's not a home game that Sunday. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
word.
Like,
Yeah, I
I
didn't
love
think about
that,
that.
but I would love to see the people more. You know what I mean? And that was just, and I was like, man, that sucks. You know?
Yeah.
And I
But-
say that objectively. I'm not a KC
Yeah.
fan. I don't hate.
I know Jimmy's gonna be there this time.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he always comes to Kansas City shows.
Yeah. That's
I
I have
haven't
seen
seen his other
it.
ones,
I don't know if I haven't not seen him at a carnival show.
No,
So
he's.
that'll be good.
I think the last two he hasn't been. I think
Really?
he's just coming to Kansas City. Yeah.
To be fair, this is the first carnival show I've been to this year, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ought to be a good time.
I reckon.
I don't know what their schedule is. I don't know what the actual competitions are.
Yeah.
But I am gonna try to compete with at least a couple this year. I got to.
As you should.
But we are gonna be busy running the podcast, selling merch, and I'm gonna
Doing
my
lives,
best.
interviews.
Yep. Yeah. It will be Jeff in the booth for a good portion of the whole show.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be parked. Come see me.
But-
Would love to talk. Love to hang. I'll sell you merch. We'll talk. Whatever.
Of
I
course,
got you.
yeah.
Got all your
Yeah.
needs.
Yeah, and I can.
I'll take
ditch
care
this
of you.
guy, the little popple.
Little popple.
But
I love those things, dude. I need
yeah.
one. They're so cool.
yeah, for everybody that doesn't know what this is, it's a little NFC tag that you can just scan with your phone, and you get all my contact information, all of it. I think everybody that runs a business should have one.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
How far are we?
Oh my Atlanta, I have no idea. You guys have like concepts
know.
of time still? I'm feeling a little.
I'm starting to get like 1,000-yard starey. Like
Yeah.
Oh word.
Well, you're tired because you just got done doing 4 tattoos today.
Mm-hmm.
But the last 3 were the same tattoo.
yeah.
By the way, your machine runs like fucking butter. I had to use it today.
Butter.
Solace Pro, baby.
Oh yeah, I did have something in the biz to talk about a little bit,
Yeah.
but it had something to do with like the salesmanship of tattooing. And
Okay.
like how you speak to your clients. You know what I mean?
I'm all ears. What's up?
Mostly like, so I believe in my mind there is like the way you talk to your client, the confidence, the matter of factness, and less of a well maybe we can. No, you talk to your clients. You know what's best for them to a certain extent. You need input from them, and then you create something for them. You know what I mean? Where a lot of the time, I feel like where people get it wrong is a little more of that, like, they don't know what they want all the time. And you have
On
to
the
steer
client's
them,
aspect?
right?
Yeah.
And you have to steer
More
them
often
in the
than
right
not, I would
direction
say.
with language, though. Like,
Yeah.
you have to steer them in the right direction with language and not seem like an asshole while simultaneously putting your name on a piece of artwork that you love. You know what I mean?
Well, and one of the most important parts here is that it is salesmanship. You're just not necessarily selling a product per se. Your product that you're selling is yourself. That's what you're selling.
Absolutely.
You're selling your
Absolutely.
time, your effort, and your tattoos. So if it's not something that you care to do, like to do, want to do, you should voice that. You know, you should make it something better for them, better all around. And if you don't have confidence behind that, then please don't do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Step out, because somebody will be right for that job, and whoever's right for that job should do that tattoo.
And don't
So
go ahead.
I'm a little yes and no
Okay.
on that. You two are both very much far enough along to where you can say, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. So if you want a tattoo from me, we're not doing this. But being not even a year in, I find it very difficult, especially when you have clients that are not willing to budge on what their design is, and they're not willing to change it. They don't care. But like me personally, I don't say no. I don't care if I don't want to do that tattoo. I have a tattoo in my
I would
chair.
say it is a little bit of that kind of the old saying of do what you gotta do till you can do what you want to do.
Agreed. But I will
Yeah.
also say that it's one of those things that comes with time. Ultimately, you're right, is that it's trial and error. You know, I know what I'm good at because I've done it and excelled at it. I know what I can't do because I've tried it, and that's not what I'm good at. It's not what I like. So, yeah, it is one of those things that comes with time. With that being said, don't be afraid to necessarily turn down anything. You know what I mean?
I would say most of the reason why we can kind of do that as much is just because repeat clients naturally are going to trust you a little bit more. And usually that's who I find that I'm flip-flopping a little bit more is like our repeat clients. But like a new client, and you're right, like not much time in the industry, and like the lack of experience in their eyes mixed with, you know, just
it's ultimately going to become less and less of a problem too. You know, you've got just under a year under your belt now. It will subside. And I'll say this, you know, I probably experience more of that problem that you're talking about than like say Zach does, but also Zach has a wider range of tattooing ability than I do. So if somebody's like, hey, I know I want this style, portrait, realism, black and gray, you know, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
If it's not something that I can do or can do well, or at least compared to, you know, the other artists we have available, I'm passing on that all day, big dog. You know why? Because I don't want to do that, or I don't like to do that. But I know a guy who does, and he does it the best here.
right.
Go to my guy, get that taken care of. But you're looking for what I would like to do, what I can do well. By all means, please, let's set something up. Let's do that all day.
And I think that's a part of like our integrity is like, so if I know that one of you will enjoy even doing the tattoo more, you're probably going to give it your all, you know? And like, it's not that I have to or can turn away things because it's income is income. Like I could do the tattoos, but it's like everybody needs experience at the shop. Everybody needs their bit. And I feel like I just turn away sometimes in a know that other people will do as good of a job as I would do because they're so interested in doing tattoos, period.
I also like stepping out of that comfort zone, which I recently just did a little bit and am continuing to do so if I have it my way. And like 6 months ago, if you're like, hey, Jeff, you're going to start doing large scale, black and gray, I'd tell you you're out of your fucking mind. That's not what I like to do. Get fucked. Find someone else. I know some guys. And now I'm like, I'm going to start doing some large-scale black and gray. And I started that and getting more comfortable, learning from you. Just did a collab with Tice Johnson. Loving it. And I'm really glad I stepped out of that comfort zone. But it didn't happen overnight, And I'm still on the way.
Well, I think it took you a second to kind of figure out that, because you were so used to doing color. That like you didn't realize how feathered in and like
gentle
you can be with black and gray, and it still look how it's supposed to look.
It's just applied so much differently than what I was used to, because I knew what I knew how to do, which was
pack, color shade,
solid saturation, things of that nature. It doesn't work that way, and I'm like, well, I don't know why it doesn't work that way. I don't know what I'm doing. And it was kind of a closed-minded on my part about it.
But you
and
have
then when I was
sat
like,
in.
I started picking up a little bit of things. I really showed interest in it. Someone came to me with an idea of what they wanted, and I was like, it's a really cool idea. I know mostly what I'm doing, but there's just this little bit I'm missing, and I need to go to these two guys, you and Tice, and I'm like, and this can be great, and thank God that happened, because it really did pique my interest in it. I'm like, damn, is that what I want to do now?
Yeah, listen to you getting all excited, bro.
I love that I'm getting more excited about tattooing. It's been not that I haven't been, but it's on fucking 10 right now.
Well, I was gonna say I think we definitely like we've had a few talks. And like each time, it's like it just clicks a little bit more into like how things should work and how things are working, how you should be thinking about it, like analyzing your tattoo before you start tattooing. All these different things add up to be, this great thing that's you taking your time, not doing tattoos for pay, but people just paying you for your artistic ability in tattooing, and you just enjoying the process of tattooing.
And that was a huge thing for me. Was just learning to slow it down and learning to enjoy the process. And it's a big part of it stems from I don't have that fear anymore. I don't have that, oh my God, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I got to pull something out of my ass. I got to try and, there's no panic.
Back to basics.
There's no panic. You take it back to basics. You break it down one at a time. And you and Tice have been really great about that. Just like, okay, I know what I'm doing up to this point. Now, what's my next step? Well, this is what you're doing. Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. Let's do that. Start there. Okay. And it's just real small steps, a little bit that covers a lot over time. And it's fucking helped so much. And it's just, it's reignited that love for tattooing in me again, bro. Getting hype about tattooing by yourself is fucking fine. Love it. Great. Tattooing with your fucking boys, man. Oh, my God. I'm like, this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And, you're going to be doing those collab pieces just as she's going to get in on doing like some collab pieces. I've done a few things with her, too.
I want to do so much more.
And she you remember the hand skull piece?
Yeah.
She killed that.
Dude.
I did about half of it.
I haven't touched realism since.
And you want to, right?
So good. That inspired me to even try, Keely, straight up. Because I'm like, she ain't never done this. Like, let's see how this is going to turn out. Holy fuck, she killed it.
Yeah.
That day was the funniest day. Up to this point, I'd been doing stipple shading, not working with a mag ever. When I do use a mag, I'm packing black, blah, blah, blah. I had a friend of mine who, up to this point, and still up to this point, I'm the only person who has ever tattooed him. He comes up to me, and sorry, bud, you already know. I've already told you, but he just gave me the worst reference for like a skull that he wanted on his hand. And
That
it was
happens.
It was
They just don't know, you know?
It was like
they
a
know what they
line
like.
work. It was line work. Wasn't that great? I said, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
Well, hey, that's
First of all, but you know what? That's the right response. Not, don't. It's not a false promise.
Yeah, and I said, how about this instead? And I showed him a realism skull on it, and then he was down. He's
scared
down
as
for
fuck,
anything.
probably.
He trusts me, which is, man.
That's worse. In my opinion,
That whole time,
like
just,
when I first started, like people trusted me was like
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
So I get the stencil laid. The only person who knows I'm doing this is Zach at this point. By the time I lay the stencil, by the time I start tattooing, and then people start coming into work, and then I have Bryn looking at it, being like, oh.
I say I caught you at about. You had to be a good hour plus in, and I'm like, oh, what's Keely working on? What the fuck is that?
But you know what?
A lot.
Is that?
There was no point in that tattoo.
What is that?
There was no point in that tattoo where it looked
Not at
bad.
all.
Like it was.
She
it
looked
was
like
good
she
the
knew
whole
what she was
time.
doing the whole time.
Right.
She looked like she
I
knew what she was doing.
did
And she looked
not.
over at me. She's just like doing her thing. What's up, big dog? And
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's just
who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
it's all trust in the process, and realism's weird because it's one of those things that unless you work it from down to up, it's just like it looks
Yeah.
like shit till it don't look like shit, and you kind of like get on yourself about it, and then about 75% away from, or like 75% into your tattoo, you're like, oh.
And it was pure panic the entire time that I was tattooed. I don't know how anybody. I didn't. Up to just now, I had no clue how
You
confident
were
I
not
looked.
showing it
Yeah.
outwardly.
No,
which
not
is
even a
good.
little. I get it though, dude, because I still feel that
I
in my head.
Banged it out. I'm in love with it. We just did a touch up on it not too long ago. Looks even better now. We pushed some white into it that we did not push into it before. I haven't even
Well, the scorpion too.
thought about realism.
You forgot
Yeah.
the scorpion.
That
Scorpion
was
dope
that
too.
was realism,
That's
bro.
not realism.
It
It's
wasn't
realism
not. Are you
enough.
kidding me?
What?
It was
black
closer
and
to
gray
like
shaded.
surrealism, but yeah.
I'd call it surrealism.
Facts.
If
I wish we
we're
could pull that
thinking
up.
about-
God damn it.
Can you do that?
What?
Can we pull it up?
Put it right here in my hand. This is not a realism tattoo. It's not. It's not.
She's saying yes,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
figure that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it now.
But yeah, no. Surrealism. And with that being said, more of it than I've ever done.
And also the scorpion came before the skull. My most recent scorpion?
Yeah.
No, your first scorpion.
That also is not.
No, I'm
It's-
talking about
it's
the
like a
most recent one.
surrealism.
You're talking about the first one?
That one is...
Okay, time
It's
out.
whip shaded
Can we
line
talk
work.
about
That's not what
something
we're
with that
talking about.
tattoo? The first scorpion? I don't know if anyone else other than me and Cheetah, because we're ridiculous, has noticed this. The first scorpion. Love it. Great tattoo. Beautifully executed.
But what?
It is so phallic.
It looks like a penis.
It looks like
Does
a
it?
whole dick.
I don't think I...
Why don't you go ahead and take a look and tell
I'll
me
put a picture on
you
screen.
don't remember that
But
head
we're gonna
when you
look at
down
it right
the
now.
thing.
No, because I don't want her to see it and be like,
Definitely.
"You motherfucker."
Yeah,
Yeah.
just leave it alone. Leave it
Okay,
alone.
okay.
We'll leave that one out.
We'll talk after.
Oh, it does not.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Stop it. Fuck.
Hey, dude. Hey, that little hole right
That's
there.
not
That's
realism.
where I pee from.
That is... Okay, that's not realism. But
not
it does...
realism.
Bro, it still
no.
looks
The
like
other one.
semi-realistic.
Look at the other one. The most recent scorpion.
That's also not realism.
Pull it up, Jamie.
Yeah, let's see it.
Donna.
That's a lot more...
That's
So
whip
that's
shaded
more
with a line.
illustrative. That's more
It
illustrative.
is okay.
That's all I do. All I do really is illustrative and script right
Do
now.
you like doing illustrative?
Love it.
Yeah, that's one of your favorites.
That's
yeah.
Well, I remember
That's a
your
tough
duck.
one for
Your duck
me.
was really good with the newsy hat
you
on.
do very well at that. That's a very tough.
Every time I do this, that means you have to put something in.
Bro,
Yeah.
you're just making my
She's like
job
Vanna
harder.
White over here.
Remember when I was like, I'm not editing any of these? And she's not making it easy, is she?
She said, "Get to work, my dude."
Yeah, she's like, actually, you're gonna get that on your phone and you're gonna offload it to the computer and you go edit everything.
It'll
Actually.
take you as long to like cut. I'm not asking you to cut and do all this with the
Yeah.
video. I'm
You don't have to take out all of my
I'm
obscenities.
I'm just doing
'cause
something
I can't
harder,
stop saying
which is
fuck,
inserting.
but you do have to do that.
Inserting an odd. You know I'm gonna have to do that. Hey, stop it every time. Every time.
Dude, he put like explosions.
Yeah. I don't have a.
He is gonna hate.
Listen, guys. Chances are I'm not doing that shit. But the reason
I'll stop doing YouTube right now.
The reason is because I don't have the software available yet. Once we get more sponsors, I will put pictures of them up, as you already saw, I'm sure. But
give it a month.
But
give it a month. We got the software. It's up.
Yeah, stop it. Always with the hands. Okay, but I will insert the pictures of the tattoos. It's just it's a lot of work for me. I do tattoos full time. I've been running the podcast, trying to do I've been doing so much. Like, I
know.
Keely,
we've been here for it.
Yeah,
we know, dude.
Yeah, Keely and Jeff are my partners in crime, and they do see me and how hard I work on doing things with the podcast. But it's time. So we've tried. We did the Craft Your Fate podcast. You remember that?
Vaguely. Vaguely, I
Where
do.
we had the entire crew up here.
Yeah.
And it was just a big mod pod.
No, it was me and Bryn. We were trying to.
What was the
Maybe
one
I
where we
don't
had
remember
everybody?
this. I wasn't even there that
It was
night.
called
I know
Craft
what
Your
you're talking
Fate.
about. I was either out of town or indisposed, but
I had it on
I
Spotify,
heard
bro.
about this.
Either way, I've tried. I used to run a podcast called Wake Up Call back in the day. It was a political podcast. I don't do that shit anymore. Fuck all that. But all the way,
fucking Bill Maher over here. What the hell, dude?
All right, listen. But I've worked and upgraded just little by little, and finally we are here. We've got a watermarked fucking logo in the left-hand part of the screen. Our sponsors in the right. Shout out Wicked Fast. Carnival of Inks having us there. This is all happening so fast, and all the experience and all the hard work is paying off.
I've been excited about it pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
And equally, I have yet to be as excited as I am about it. This is off the chain.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to see where this can go.
And it is time to start putting in actual fucking work.
Mm-hmm. I know. He asked me, oh, my bad. Popping up a new thing. No, he was talking to me outside, and he was like, "Man, are we just good at talking?" I'm like, "Dude, it's all I've ever known how to do. Actually, it's the only thing I can do well. Just talk."
Yeah.
Kidding me? I hope you guys listen to me as much as I fucking do. Love that shit.
That's yeah. It was weird how it happened. We kind of I wanted to do a podcast. I did it with Bryn. We had the way we talked was different, and me and Jeff are really informal. And me and Bryn will do some things on the podcast. Don't get me wrong, but
we've had him on our lives before also.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
good time.
But this is streamlined. I would say it's not.
Yeah.
There's nothing forced about what's happening.
No.
It did.
If you think we have a script or an idea, in fact, quite the opposite. Every single time he's been like, "Hey, you got a couple ideas, some pinpoints we're going to make today. What have you been running through this week?" And I'm like, "You've got to not hit me with that shit at all."
Yeah.
Because every time I've sat down and thought about it, I got nothing. But you put me in here, I get a little drink in me, and we just start going. I can banter with you all day. I can talk to you about anything.
And you guys are like the arguing siblings. It's fucking hilarious. I love the dynamic between you two. It's
are you the Lil to my Phil, dude?
I'm
what the fuck?
I'm like the mediator, and you guys are arguing about pecans over there.
Okay, time out. That was bullshit.
And
as far as the L I took on that was bullshit.
Yeah. I will say the end of the episode was pretty fucking funny, dude.
Oh my god. Disco look. I don't even want to address it.
Anyways.
Ooh.
We.
Go for it.
Oh.
Look, yeah, she hasn't talked in 10 minutes.
Sorry,
Give her a second.
Yeah, sorry.
Give her a second.
You're not wrong.
No, I was gonna
She's been breathing patiently over here. Yeah.
Oh, you ready for the outro?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is late, dude. We've been here late, and we have a couple things to take care of before we're out of here.
Yeah, the before and afters were before Keely did 4 tattoos today, which is a pretty crazy amount when they're not small tattoos. And then the out is going to be, there's an hour and 10-minute drive home and a comfy bed and about 2.5 to 3.5 hours worth of editing for me now.
For two of
Thank
them.
you.
Fucking losers.
And
A 10-minute drive that way.
the rest of my Subway sandwich is also waiting for me.
And that being said, thank you for watching the Tattoo Hang. I appreciate all of you. Shout out to our sponsors once again, Wicked Fast Skincare and Carnival of Ink.
YouTube numero uno.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, we are on YouTube. I
More to
appreciate you.
come.
Please subscribe, like, smash that like button. As all the other, yep, just like that.
You gotta put fire in my palms, okay?
Bro.
Ow, dude.
You
we will
guys
got me,
see
have a
you
good
next
rest.
time.
See you next time.
Mwah.